KMJQ is Magic 102.1.
The People's Station. What does that mean? We're serving our community on air, online, and on the streets. We are their voice.
Jedediah from 1DayHouston. He's here to break down the movement and this big event that we're going to have on April 29th. How you doing?
So good to be with you, Kandi. The only candy I'm allowed to have.
Yes,
you know?
yes. So let's walk through this process.
Yeah, I think what's exciting right now is there's this incredible movement that's been taking place in Houston really over the last 15 months where hundreds of NGOs, faith communities, artists, actors, athletes, and influencers have really gotten together to say, what would it look like if we were to intelligently, strategically, collectively, in perpetuity, team tackle the greatest problems facing our city? And that's really what's taking place April 29th and April 30th. It's an opportunity for the city to join this movement and all these incredible community champions doing such great work, uniting with anyone to do good, no one to do wrong, really loving this city and beginning to serve and solve some of the problems that need our attention, and then getting access to the Toyota Center for an exclusive concert event. You can't buy a ticket to this event. You can't go on a Ticketmaster. The only way you can get access, Kandi, is by taking action, and that's getting off your phones, out of your homes, and back to helping humanity. You get to serve in the day, and then pick one of your two nights at that concert to celebrate with this community. And it's really amazing to see what's been happening in this city and some of the incredible human beings that are part of it.
So it's all about serving for a seat. You do 4 hours of service, and you get a ticket to this wonderful, wonderful concert.
Yeah, and you get to do what you're passionate about. You know, that day, April 29th, if you can imagine, 50,000 volunteers, potentially the largest volunteer army in Houston's history outside of, crisis, right? Outside of some natural disaster. I always say we've united in crisis. Now it's time to unite for a cause. And what's amazing is we'll have about 1,000 different outreach locations where you can be a part of something, and then 200 serve centers is what we call them. These are like hubs of service. And so you get to go online and join the team and pick a location near you, and then what you want to do. You could be a part of a medical brigade. You could be a part of a sports clinic. You could be a part of a beautification project. We'll be distributing prescription glasses. We'll be distributing, throughout the year, about $10 million in GIK. This is beds and bed frames and car seats and cribs and mattresses. We've been shipping this into the city of Houston literally for months, just so that we can serve hundreds of thousands of families that day who desperately need it, and then really celebrate what the power of love can do. I think everyone listening knows hate's not working. No. It never has, and it never will, and really love's our only option. And when we unite around loving our neighbor and loving our community, it's amazing the incredible things that can happen.
And so many other blessings are coming out of this, like the free therapy. Tell me a little bit about BetterHelp.
Yeah, we've just realized, and I think everyone knows that, we've gone through a lot the last few years as a city. Our families have gone through a lot, and people are in pain. It's people dealing with anxiety and depression at all-time rates. People that have dealt with real trauma in their life, whether they've experienced personal trauma or witnessed a friend or a family member go through it. And when you think about getting professional help, if we're being honest, and just even as a man married 17 years, it's almost like it's taboo. It's something that, people think it's a sign of weakness to say I need help. And what I've realized is it's actually probably one of the greatest statements of strength to say I'm in need, and I need something bigger than myself. I need something other than myself. And the challenges with getting real help is, one, you got to leave your home, right? Like if you think about it, hey, I got 2 jobs, Kandi. I don't have babysitters for my babies. Like, how do I go somewhere? And our partnership with BetterHelp, they're the largest online provider of therapy in the world, 26,000 therapists. And the good news is you don't have to leave your home. You can text your therapist, you can call your therapist, you can FaceTime your therapist, you can email if you don't want direct interaction. And then the second barrier for getting real help is it costs money. And because of our partnership with you guys at Majic and with BetterHelp, we're able to give anyone listening free therapy for 1 month. So you have to pay no cost. And if you're a low-income qualified applicant, you actually can get 3 months of free therapy. And I just want to encourage everyone listening, you can go to 1dayhouston.com/BetterHelp right now, and you can begin to start the process to get the hope and help you need, which has never been more convenient and at no cost to you, our listeners.
And what I like about the therapy, it's all kinds of therapy, from men's mental health to parenting, even relationships,
Exactly.
all kinds of therapy.
There's 26,000 professional therapists that are experts in all of these different areas, right? So it could be I'm thinking about starting a long-term relationship. I don't know if I got over my baggage from my last one. Do I need help? You probably do.
Okay.
Or I love my babies, but they're driving me crazy. I'm drowning as a mom. I've lost my mind. I can't think anymore. Like, do I need help? You probably do. Or it could be something you've experienced, that you've never been able to talk to someone about, or just fear, right? And so if you're listening today and you got any of those issues, right? Or maybe you think you don't got any issues. If that's you, then that probably means you got a real issue as well. And this opportunity is for you, and I'm going to encourage you and all of our listeners here at Majic, let's go break the bank. Let's go get as much free therapy as we possibly can and continue to be a part of adding value to our community, because we've taken care of ourselves as well.
Let's do it. Jedediah, 1 Day Houston. Again, give the details on how they can get involved to volunteer.
Yeah, go to 1DayHouston.com and you can join the team, pick a location near you. Registration includes your team shirt, all your outreach supplies. So if you were to pick a school beautification project, which we have quite a few we're doing, you don't have to worry about bringing paintbrushes or gloves or masking tape. Like, all of it's going to be prepared. All you have to do is say yes, and kind of our back infrastructure does the rest. So go to 1DayHouston.com right now. Join the team. Listen, we don't have to just read about history. Everyone has the opportunity to listen right now to make history and be a part of what's happening in the city. And it's time for us to make a difference in the lives of others. It's never been easier.
All right. God bless you.
JQ is Magic 102.1.
The People's Station. What does that mean? We're serving our community on air, online, and on the streets. We are their voice.